Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Shoykot. My role ID is Riyad171. Today we will discuss the overview of Bangladesh Bank monetary policy, uh, first half financial year 2025-2026. Our content are: first content, overview of Bangladesh Bank monetary policy, first half financial year 2025 to 2026. Uh, Number two, executive summary. Number three, policy content, policy context. Number four, policy objectives. Number five, inflation and growth outlook. Number six, monetary and credit targets. Number seven, interest rate policy. Number eight, key changes from previous policy. Number 9, tools used by Bangladesh Bank. Number 10, suggested reforms for monetary policy effectiveness. Number 11, conclusion, summary, and future outlook. The overview of Bangladesh monetary policy, first half financial year 2025 to 26. The presentation provides a comprehensive overview of Bangladesh Bank's monetary policy statement for first half of fiscal year 2025 to 26. We will delve into the key objectives, strategic measures, and projected economic impacts of the policy on Bangladeshi economy. The aim is to clarify the central bank's stance on inflation, economic growth, and financial stability, offering insights into its tools and future outlook. Executive summary. The executive summary will highlight the most crucial aspects and strategic decisions embedded within the first half fiscal year 2025 to 26 monetary policy. The includes policy rates, credit growth targets, and significant shifts in the central bank's approach to macroeconomic management. It will provide a concise understanding of the policy immediate implications and its anticipated effects on various economic sectors and stakeholders. Policy context, global economic landscape. Understanding the policy requires an examination of both global and domestic economic conditions that influenced its formulation globally. Factors such as commodity price fluctuations, geopolitical tensions, and interest rate trends in major economics play a significant role. Domestically, uh, considerations include inflation rates, GDP growth trends, fiscal policy stance, and state of the banking sector. This sector will elaborate on how these uh, intricate economy economic decisions, domestic landscape, policy objectives, inflation control, fostering economic growth, financial stability, inflation and growth outlook. Inflation projections and targets, economic growth outlook. This section will outline the central bank inflation projections for the upcoming periods, detailing the anticipated trajectory of consumer prices and underlying factors influencing these forecasts. Economic growth outlook. The policy provide insights in the projected economic growth rates for Bangladesh, considering various domestic and international factors. This includes expected GDP growth, sectoral contribution, and the overall macroeconomics environment that will either support or constrain economic expansion. monetary and credit targets aim to broad money supply targets. The first half fiscal year 2025 to 26 monetary policy sets specific targets for M2, which is a key indicator of liquidity in the economy. The section will detail these targets and explain how Bangladesh Bank plans to manage money supply to align with its inflation and growth objectives. Sectoral credit growth targets. The policy also provides targets for sectoral credit growth, indicating the desired allocation of credit to different sectors of the economy, such as agricultural, industry, and services. Interest rate policy. Current policy interest rates. This section will detail the current policy rates set by Bangladesh Bank, including the repo rate, reverse repo, bank rate. It will explain how changes in the rates transmit through the financial system, influencing borrowing costs for business and consumers, and ultimately impacting investment and consumption decision. Changes in the interest rate policy. A comprehensive analysis of any changes in the interest rate policy from previous period will be provided. This includes uh, the adjustment, whether aimed at curbing inflation, stimulating growth, or managing liquidity. These are the key changes from previous policy stance adjustments. The slide will highlight the significant adjustments and modifications introduced in the first half financial year 2025 to 26 monetary policy compared to its precedor. And this includes changes in policy stance, operational tools, and targets for key economic variables. Understanding these shifts is crucial for grasping the central bank's evolving strategy in response to changing economic dynamics. Operational tool modifications. Specific alterations in monetary tools or applications, such as adjustments to standing facilities, reserve requirements, or open market operations, will be detailed. The relational behind these operational changes and their anticipated impact on market liquidity, interest rates will be explained. Tools used by Bangladesh Bank. Conventional monetary tools, other policy instruments. Bangladesh Bank employs a range of conventional and unconventional tools to implement its monetary policy. This includes use policy interest rates, repo, reserve repo, cash reserve ratio, statutory liquidity ratio, open market operations involving government securities. This section will explain how each of these tools functions to manage liquidity and influence economic activity. Other instruments beyond the traditional instruments, the central bank may utilize other measures such as macro uh, prudential regulations, foreign exchange market interventions, and moral suasion. Uh, those tools are often employed to address specific challenges such as excessive credit growth in certain sectors, exchange rate volatility, or encourage sound banking practices. Suggested reforms for monetary policy effectiveness. A strengthening policy framework. The section will propose potential reforms aimed at enhancing the effectiveness and transparency of Bangladesh monetary policy framework. These could include suggestions for strengthening the central bank autonomy, improving data collection and forecasting capabilities, or reflecting the communication strategy to better guide market expectation. Improving operational effectiveness. Recommendation for improving the operational efficiency and policy impact of monetary policy tools will be discussed. This might involve optimizing the conduct of open market operations, refining the interest rate corridor, or exploring new instruments to address emerging financial sector challenges and ensure better transmission of signals to the real economy. Finally, conclusion, summary and future outlook. Summary of key insights. This concluding slide will provide a concise summary of the key takeaways from the first half fiscal year 2025 to 26 monetary policy. It will reiterate the central bank's primary objectives, the main policy measures adopted, and the expected economy outcomes. The aim is to consolidate the understanding of the policy's implications for business, consumers, and broader economy. Future outlook and challenges. Finally, this section will offer a outlook on future directions of monetary policy in Bangladesh. It will discuss potential challenges and opportunities that may arise in the coming months and years, considering both domestic and global economic trends. This forward-looking perspective will highlight how to the Bangladesh Bank might adapt its strategies to ensure continue macroeconomic macroeconomic stability, and sustainable growth.